Hello everyone, my name is Engineer Arjun Singh. Today I'm going to tell you about summit curves in roads and highway construction geometric design. So let's begin. First of all, a summit curve is a vertical curve with upward gradient. Basically, this curve is formed when two gradients meet. Depending upon the situation, we can have different kinds of summit curve. First one would be when a positive gradient meets a positive gradient. Second one would be when a positive gradient meets a flat gradient. Third one would be when a positive gradient or the ascending gradient meets a descending gradient or the negative gradient. Now fourth one would be when a descending gradient meets the descending gradient. So these are the different kinds of summit curves, but the net algebraic difference between the two gradients is always positive. Now speaking of designing of the summit curve, basically the designing depends upon the OSD or the SSD or the ISD. Now speaking of SSD, first the stopping side distance. If the length of the summit curve is assumed to be greater than or equal to the SSD, then the equation is written as L is equals to ns square upon root over 2 into capital H plus root over 2 into small h whole to the power square. Now basically this equation can be more simplified by putting the capital H and small h value. Capital H is the height of the vehicle and small h is the height of the obstruction. Now when we put these values, we arrive to the equation as L is equals to ns square upon 4.4. Now when the length is assumed to be less than the SSD, then the equation is L is equals to 2s minus 4.4 upon n. Now this is the case for SSD. Speaking of OSD, now OSD, in case of OSD, if the length of the summit curve is assumed to be greater than or equal to the OSD, then the equation is written as L is equals to ns square upon 8h. H is the height of the vehicle. Now putting the values, we get that ns square is ns square upon 9.6. Basically when h is assumed to capital H is taken as 1.2 meters. Now if the length is less than the OSD, then the equation is written as L is equals to 2s minus 9.6 upon n. So this is the basically when putting the values of h as 1.2, it can differ depending upon the problem. Now this is how the vertical curves or the summit curve is designed. So thank you everyone for watching.